do you think of when you think of the fire element? Passion, exactly. We have that passion, and it's a natural thing to let it out. And somebody was saying earlier, it takes more effort to hold that back than to actually let it out. Water is about, I mean, we have these elements right inside of us already. Heart's beating, you've got water, you've got liquids moving around. The water element is about flow. The water element is about moving, transition from one area of your speech into the next area of speech. So it's a very flowing speech that you're giving. And it's also about the stories. The air is very nebulous, right? It's hard to grab onto that. But if you can articulate your thoughts in a way that makes sense to other people, that's going to help a lot. And the earth element, how grounded are we? When we're speaking, are we secure? Are we really grounded in who we are? Now, these elements, each one of the elements have an opposite when our strong point becomes our weak point. Say, for example, we are very grounded, but we become rigid and unmovable. Have you ever seen a speaker who doesn't move at all? They're completely fixed in their ideas and they do not move. Being grounded is great because you don't lose yourself. You don't reach out and then forget where you are. You're actually secure in your body. So to have a balance of being grounded and being stable, but not being rigid, is the key.
Compensating and becoming this kind of cartoon.
Exactly. Did anybody else feel like that?
I actually worked with a guy, we did sales over the phone, and when he got on the phone, he was, "Hi, this is Randy Lamb." And he got this super fake, like, announcer voice.
Yeah.
And when he got on the phone, he's like, "Man, I don't know what happened there." You sound horrible. You know?
Yeah. You're saying, put Randy back on the phone. Can I talk to you, buddy? Yeah, and the whole point of this, it's so wonderful to practice and get these ideas flowing because you don't want to sound like a fake person. None of us want to sound like a fake person, like a DJ who's just been cranked on. Hey, how you doing? But to sound natural and to sound more like ourselves. If you think about little children, kids don't speak like this. Like most of us, like even Sean, when you came to the front of the room, you said, I don't know what happens to me when I come to the front of the room. All of a sudden I start speaking like this. So little kids naturally will emphasize certain words. That is their life spirit coming out. That's who they are. And they don't feel ashamed of it. They don't feel anything other than, I want to connect with you, you know? And that's what we're trying to get back to. We're trying to bring that part of ourselves back so we can feel alive. And it isn't by any means to sound like somebody else. That's not the point of this at all. It's just to say, how much have we been holding ourselves back? How much have we been saying, well, I better not speak up, I better not show up too much, you know, I better just talk like this the whole time. It's killing us, really. I mean, it's killing our life force to hold ourselves back so much. So you wouldn't sound like me, you wouldn't sound like somebody else, but you will sound more like you. You're going to sound more like your inner voice is really coming out. And to match the inside with the outside, how many of you ever feel like, you know, what I feel inside, I'm going wild inside, you know? But when I talk, it's more like this. Do any of you ever feel like that?